So just to be clear, TWU Local 100 has a wage increase coming, a scheduled wage increase from a contract that's active right now in May. It cannot possibly be the position of the MTA that you're not going to fulfill that obligation and pay that wage out. I'm correct about that, right?
The financial plan and the wage freeze would not have that being paid.
All right, so we've been down this road before. The MTA has done this to us before. We have a scheduled wage increase coming. We've prevailed in court. We've beat you. It's caused great animosity within the workforce. This very workforce, by the way, that you just had celebrities touting during this meeting. It's a bit of cognitive dissonance to have celebrities touting how great the workforce is and then stick it to us, shaft us by withholding a raise that's scheduled that we all entered into in good faith. And just putting all of that aside for a second, this is all going on in the midst of a $145 million swipe by New York State, which, by the way, is sufficient to pay those raises 2 or 3 times over. And it's also sufficient to settle the outstanding contract that you have with TWU 106, the bus dispatchers, who are now years and years without a contract and behind everybody else. So you're really engaging in a serious management error here to expect that this workforce is going to keep producing the way it does while you shaft us and withhold a raise that we entered into in good faith. Just think about it if it was the other way around. Think about if we stop fulfilling our obligations under that contract. You know what you do? You'd run to a judge. And that's exactly what we're going to do if you don't pay the money out. And I strongly urge you to reconsider this before this trickles down to some sort of industrial effect on the tracks and in the bus system, because that's what's going to happen organically. And that's what transit workers do. Every time you stick it to them, they stick it back to you tenfold, and you never seem to learn a lesson. It's like we've seen this movie before. I've said it at MTA board meetings before. It's like Groundhog Day, the movie. It happens over and over again, and you never seem to learn a lesson. So again, I strongly urge you to reconsider that position. Thank you.